talks. Admit it, we all listen.
Obviously, I hate losing. Our team hates losing. I don't care preseason or not. We know in the big picture you forget about even what your record is and these things, but at the time, I hate losing. So, the Texans, obviously, good for them. Did some good things. Sanchez 6 of 7, all that kind of stuff. I like McElroy. I think it looked like for a minute to me that we were trying to find out how tough that kid was, and I think we found out. That's a tough guy. He got sacked 5 times, got hit every time he threw it seemed like. So clearly we got a long way to go with our protections. And it doesn't matter. I mean, obviously you don't have Mangold, you don't have, Brandon Moore, you don't have, when Turner went out, all that stuff. You had Kroll that had, a week of practice. There is no excuses. When you're in there, we gotta figure this thing out. And, because it's ridiculous. It's simple, nickel pressure and the guy's not touched. One time we turned a defensive lineman loose. I mean, so to say I'm disappointed with that, I think is an understatement. I was happy with the way the defense had performed. They played with the exception of, the long pass, and then the two what we call Woody boots, which is kind of unusual, kind of odd that we would not cover that, since we're supposed to have 2 guys on it. We finally covered it. Our guys gave them a standing ovation when we did it. But that was disappointing with the defense. The 12 guys on the field was disappointing. We got to make sure that the backup groups, when you're substituting in and out, you got to understand that we only have 2 goal line teams, not 3 goal line teams. So we had too many guys there, and we had to burn a timeout.
All right, here's a rematch.